Hi there, my name is Vlad, I am product manager at Masterstroke company. In this video, we will focus on tender topics. One of the activities of our company is the service of customized search and selection of tenders. Many companies have a little experience of participation in tenders or didn't participate in tenders at all. Our main task is the organizational and technical support of your team when you enter to the market of tenders. We will show that there is nothing difficult in tenders. What question do we hear most often? Today we will comment on the pool of frequently asked questions. The first question we will consider is what is our service? Our team is engaged in the search and selection of valid tenders within the framework of the specific of the client's company. We carefully check the tender documentation in accordance with the requirements that you specify in the form on our website and the application document. Analyze the compliance of the project with the stack, expertise, experience, and many other parameters. If the parameters match, we generate a report. The second most popular question is how we customize search and selection of tenders. On our official website, there is an application form. The client fills out the sections with criteria within the selection will be carried out. Drawing analogy with the work of IT companies in projects, it can be argued that this is the terms of reference. It's like SRS. The next question is what are the benefits of our cooperation? By contacting our company, you will receive liquid customized tenders with the technology stack and expertise of your team or company. Consulting services that will set your team apart from the competitor in the process of preparing a tender proposal, service or product provider response or presentation. Selection of tender proposal in shorter time frame compared to independent search and selection of tenders. Possibility of entering new markets. You can also avoid hiring two highly subject matter experts on the staff or assigning 2 to 4 experienced developers for the staff to search for tenders and study tender documentations. Purchase or development of expensive application software. Significant labor cost for specialists allocated from the team or hired. On the average, it takes 30 to 40 hours to search and selection one tender. Another question is related to regions. In which regions of the world do we search? We carry out searches in all regions of the world except these countries, Australia and New Zealand. You highlight the priority regions. You can also select several regions and set the conditions for the search and selection of tenders. Technical question. Do we use parsers or grabbers? No, we don't, because these technical solutions are useless and imperfect within the framework of this service. Organizational question. What is the order of interaction with your team? The order of interaction consists of 4 simple steps. Filling out the form and the application document. It will take no more than 30 minutes to fill out all the forms. Selection of the optimal service package. Formation of invoice and transfer of funds. We work only on 100% prepayment. After confirmation of payment, the mechanism of search and selection of tenders is launched. The next one is financial question. Why are your services so expensive? For each person, the concept of value is purely individual. Each business is determined by profitability, which is calculated based on the direct and additional cost of doing business. Each business has its own characteristics, distinctive features, such a feature in the selection of tenders in the complexity of the search and large time costs, as well as the use of specific software. Marketing question. Is the customized selection of tender is lead generation? No, it is not. A tender is competition or contest, so you can draw analogy between a lead. Lead is a potential customer who can produce a targeted action. It is clear that the competition cannot do anything in relation to you as a participant in this process. Another marketing and sales question. Can it be argued that the tender selection process amounts to sales funnel conversion? Let's focus on determining the sales conversion rate. Sales conversion is the ratio of actual buyers who purchase something to all potential customers of the company who intended to buy something. The sales conversion rate is expressed as a percentage and calculated over the certain period. Based on this definition, it becomes clear that this comparison is not relevant unless you are the winner on this tender. The question that every third client asks: is it possible to use key performance indicators to evaluate the tender selection service? There are many KPI indicators. We represent the 5 most common types. KPI of the result: how much and what result was produced. KPI of costs: how many resources were spent. KPI of functioning: indicators of business process performance. Allows you to assess the compliance of the process with the required algorithm for its implementation. KPI of productivity: derived indicators that characterize the ratio between the result obtained and time spent to obtain it. KPI of efficiency: derived indicators characterizing the ratio of the result obtained to the cost of resources. Dear customers, if you want to get a comprehensive answer, we'll be grateful if you indicate a specific KPI indicator, which you are interested in terms of assessing the effectiveness of our work. Before asking such question, you should consult with subject matter experts or simply Google whether our services can be evaluated by this indicator. Thank you for your understanding. The last question is on the merits. We are always happy to hear it. What are the statistics on the won tenders for the service you provide? Our services are provided by a line of service packages. Depending on the specific package, we may or may not know about further participation in our selected tenders, because work with tender documents is associated with obligations determined by NDA. Our clients can inform us on their discretion about the ongoing work and the result achieved, but we have certain statistics. We hope this video was useful, helped to draw conclusions and make the right decision. Our team is always open to dialogue and mutually beneficial cooperation. Our solutions are a growing opportunity. If you have any questions, leave a comment below or email us at tenders@msc-msc.net. That's all for now. Bye!